Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park.
Let's go, baby. Hold up. Hold up, baby. Hold up. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it, baby.
I brought the racks. Way I brought the racks.
Hey.
The way I brought the racks out.
I told the dude on Twitter we was gonna make about double digits, bro.
Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. And I'm ballin' like the Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yelling touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. And I'm ballin' like a Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yelling touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, did the dash, still in the bitch, didn't crash. Molly on
motherfucking cooking on the stove. Yeah, the nigga going crazy. Yeah, I'm rocking at them show. I'm 1,000 for life. Gotta keep it in the east street. Nigga play with me. I can make it go easy. I'm the one that really about to cut this shit just like a
Why we can't play like this all the time? I just don't get it. I don't get it. That was a great performance. I had a little part in the third when they cut that lead, when they got that single digits, where I was getting pissed off, and I had to go to the garage. But I'm telling you, that besides that part right, bro, that was a great performance, bro. Great performance. And at the end, I'm gonna keep it a. I told the dude, listen, go on Twitter. I told the dude, I said Hawks gonna win by double digits, and we should have won by double digits. We'll win by 9. Would have ended up being 9. 150. We ended up winning by 9. We beat them the whole game. Great game, man. Great game. Like, I really have, like, besides that one little moment, I really have, like, no complaints. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna sit here and cap. Besides that one little moment, I really have no complaints about tonight's performance. My point guard. Let's see. Is the is a certain part of the fan base gonna show some love to your point guard? Come on, man. That dude looked like a superstar tonight, going against Jimmy Butler. I'm gonna see if people gonna show love to the point guard tonight. That's what I want to see on different platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. Trae Young was outstanding tonight. Outstanding tonight. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay? Listen, I'm not saying we finna do no type of crazy run in the playoffs. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm enjoying the win tonight and what I see how this development is going along. I'm not saying we're gonna win all these games. I ain't saying we're gonna upset nobody in the playoffs. Don't even quote me on nothing like that right now. I'm just talking about tonight. Minus Steph Curry, I don't care. We was down our second best player statistic wise. So they pretty much cancel each other out. Shoot, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I said the same thing, Jamal, on Twitter. We gonna be a team. People not gonna want to play us in the playoffs. I'm telling you right now, a lot of teams, they not gonna want to play us in the playoffs. We're not gonna be a typical, 7th or 8th seed. Because I believe we're gonna get in the playoffs through the play-in. I'm not even thinking about us not making the playoffs. We should win. We're better than the teams we're better than the Magic. Who else is down there? Miami. We're better than all of them. So we should make it through the play-in. But everybody was outstanding tonight. Like, I really have no complaints, man. I really have no complaints except that one little moment in the third quarter when they cut that lead back to single digits. I had to go take a 10-minute break, man. I had to go take a 10-minute break. But love the win tonight. Love it. Let me drop the link, man. Let me hear what the fans got to say, what the fellow homies got to say tonight. Great win, man. I give credit to everybody tonight, man. But Trae Young put on a show tonight. He put on a show. Trae Young put on a show tonight. Looked like a straight-up superstar tonight. Boom. Everybody did their thing tonight, man. Everybody. There go the link. Come tap in with your boy, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Great game tonight. Great game tonight. Let's pop in. Let's start it off. We got the homeboy Juan in the building, man. What's good, Juan?
What up, bro?
Also on tonight, man.
Good win. Minimal. What's what I'm looking for? I say comments about things we weren't doing wrong or doing right or whatnot. Overall good game, man. No Steph, like you said, no JJ for us to kind of cancel out. They didn't have their best player. I would say we didn't have our most important player. Whatever, tick for tack, whatever the case may be. So they still had Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler's a damn good player. You know what I mean? So there's that. I know you highlighted Trey. Trey had a really good game, 25, 10, and 4 rebounds and 4 turnovers. He's
9 to 16 shooting at
9 to 16, you know what I mean? That's really good shooting by him, you know what I mean? But my MVP tonight was Oyanka in the first half, 18, 6, and 5 on 81% true shooting, and also having 2 3-pointers. We've never had a Hawk player in history should have 18, 5, and 5 and 2 3-pointers and 81% true shooting in the first half alone. He kind of got iced out in the second half because George Niang, who was my second half MVP, because he had 20 points in the second half. And in one stretch, he had like 5 threes in 8 minutes. So when he's hitting, he's very good. When he's not hitting, he's bogey 2.0. But tonight he was good. He was good, Niang. The team played well, good defense overall. Dyson, if y'all ain't been tracking, has 198 steals. He's on par to break Allen Iverson's 2003-2004 record of 225 steals, and it'll be the most. It'll be the most since 2003 in the NBA. So definitely looking forward to that. Double O has been playing like one of the better big men in the NBA. I don't care if you don't like him. I don't care if you want him to. You don't think he's a starter. His growth from the offensive standpoint has been exponential. And if you only looking for him to fuck up, then that's on you, man. But like, as much as we praise other players and we give the love to Trey because he was an excellent night as well, let's make sure we highlight these other guys too. And man, if you in home court, Atlanta home court on Facebook, stop saying goofy shit about Trey Young and whatnot, man. You know what I mean? And sitting there saying we don't highlight everybody else. You know what I mean? The shit is goofy. That's all I got. Moving on.
That's the homeboy Juan, man. Talk to me, C Wonder.
Oh man, I was so impressed with our team today. And like you said, it's like, man, it's kind of frustrating when they don't play like this because they're capable of doing it. Like that's the thing, but they're young guys, so you got to give them at least a little bit of grace. They're still developing, they're still learning. I'm with Juan, and I've been the biggest Okongwu hater. I said trade him. He too small. I've been here. Y'all have seen me, but I gotta be real. He is growing on me. He played phenomenal tonight. Like, he did a phenomenal job. He was eating lunch left and right in the post, blocking shots, even boxed out well. He was doing good screens for Trey, too. I mean, he just really – and that's the thing about Okongwu. Bro, just can you do this every night? If you could do this every night, I could stomach you being undersized. But you got to do this every night. Zach, 18 points, rookie of the year. Dyson, Australian, Joe Dumars, he nearly had a triple-double. He only had 12 points. He locked Jimmy Butler up. He locked him. Defensive player of the year, he locked him up. Minivan. I mean, listen, I get it. He is bogey when he ain't hitting, but when he hitting, bro, it's something to behold. Like, it's phenomenal to have him. And Karis LeVert, man, they all played well. And then, obviously, like you said, Trey, people want to trade him. Bro, I'm sorry. I can never get with this. I will never get with this. You can't give away a guy that does what he does. And now he's being more efficient on top of that. And he was also giving you good defense. I think he had 2 steals, contested shots. He's giving you two-way action. I'm sorry, man. Like you said, I'm hoping, but don't look now. And I'm just saying, I'm just being optimistic. We 4.5 games behind the Pistons right now, and they don't look like they're doing very well. So it's still an outside shot. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. I'm saying it's still an outside shot. We get that 6th spot. I'm not giving up until you're mathematically eliminated from the 6th spot. As long as you still got a shot, you still got a chance.
All right, that's the homeboy C Wonder. What's good? What's good, AC?
Oh, what's up? I didn't know I was on. Good game today. people will say there's no Steph Curry. We had no Jalen Johnson, so it doesn't matter. We haven't had him for 2 months, so it's valid. We had control. What I love is that we had control for the whole game, right?
Facts.
Up until the third quarter, where it got a little shaky, but then we said timeout, went back up 20. I said, okay, wow, we can go down to 8 and then come back to 20. It's like I was like, wow, I never expected that to happen. It only started getting shaky during the fourth quarter, where the refs was like, whoa, the Hawks are winning. I don't know if we can allow that. Let's start thinking that in their head. They finished Ricochet today. I was like, whoa, he's about to finish. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Karis LeVert, just you gotta resign him. Like, just takes off so much pressure off of Trey. Like in those minutes where they're doubling him, he would just pass it to Karis. He would go get a bucket. Just really good stuff. Hit our threes. Niang was going crazy. That man had 2 defensive stops on Jimmy Butler. I was like, wow. I was like, it's all about effort. Just try, bro. Like, that's all you got to do. Dyson, in his minutes guarding Jimmy wasn't doing shit, but getting to the free throw line. But he scored on everybody else, so he wasn't completely trapped. But Dyson did his job when he had it. Onyeka balled out. Never trade that man, whether he's a starter or coming off the bench. Too much value for a center like that. That's it.
All right, that's the homeboy AC. Let's move on to Mr. OG John. What's good, John?
Okongwu, 10 of 16. Ricochet, 5 of 10. Trey, 9 of 15. Dyson Daniels, 5 of 9. Barlow, 2 of 4. Niang, 8 of 11. LeVert, 6 of 11. Man, 2 of 3. 57% freaking overall shooting. That's what you supposed to do. Okay? Good grief. And they can't repeat it. They can't repeat it. But this was good to see tonight. This was very good to see tonight. That's what I mean by scoring points and blowing your opponents out. Good, efficient shooting. Now, this is the thing that I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We say Steph Curry was out tonight. JJ was out tonight. That's a wash. Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Are you kidding?
Why would I be kidding?
We'll discuss it in the open forum. Me and you not going to discuss it here because, we'll take about 40 minutes because, you'll forget the doggone time and keep talking. So we'll discuss it in the open forum.
All right. Okay, that's the homeboy John. Let's keep it moving. We got Mr. Marion in the building. What's good, Marion?
What's going on, Damon? What's up, Hawks Nation? We talk Hawks Nation. Good game, good win. Very good win. For a minute there, I thought John was going to pull out the Will Smith and Bad Boys 2 and say, now that's how you supposed to shoot. I was looking for that. But great game, starting off with our leader, our point guard, Trey Young, 25 and 10 on 6% shooting. You can't beat that with a stick.
No.
Great game. I'm going to give Onyeka his credit. He played hard. He played good, and it was impressive. And I guess all that developing of George Niang we've been doing has worked out. It paid off because the Joker hit 6 3-pointers tonight. We've been developing him, and it paid off. We do need to work on our perimeter defense still. That little dude, Podojemski or whatever his name is, that dude kept hitting them threes, man. And that's one thing we can't have. But tonight, everything came together on offense. Ball rotation, ball movement, people movement, whatever you want to call it. Shots going up, good shots. I saw a whole lot of people get some, as in the words of Larry, some butt naked threes. It was some butt naked threes out there. So that's how it's supposed to look. Now, last thing, Milwaukee Bucks without Stephen Curry. Everybody want to make a big deal out of Curry being out. The last time Curry was out, they played Milwaukee and they beat Milwaukee a couple of days ago. So that wasn't no chump team that we played tonight. That was a team that beat Milwaukee when Milwaukee was 100%. So I like it. It's a good win. We take all wins, but this was a win against a good team.
All right, that's the homeboy Marion. What's good, Ron?
What's going on, Damon? Hey, great win. 3 guys in double figures. Love to see that. Or, excuse me, 3 guys that got double doubles. Onyeka, Trey, and Dyson, which is great. Piggyback what everybody else said about Niang. When he's got it going, he's lights out, but he's virtually unplayable when he doesn't make it. So hopefully he kind of keeps it rolling. Regarding to C Wonder, thinking we'll get the 6th seed, I don't think it's going to happen. We just right now need to focus on staying ahead of Orlando, which I think we're still a game ahead. So, but yeah, a win's a win. We'll take it. And we got Philly, which hopefully will repeat what we did today.
All right, that's the homeboy Ryan. What's good, Kool-Aid?
What's up, man? Hey, man. Ball go in the basket, we win. Ball go in the basket, we win. Hey, man. It was a really good game. Hey, just about I think this is the 6th time we won against the Warriors for the last 3-4 years around this time of the year. Like I said, last year we beat them when Curry was here, when he put up that 66, but we still won. Hey, guys. Hey, now I'm not impressed. Like I said, I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid till we get to that Eastern Conference final, man. So I liked everybody. I got a chance to see my young boys play.
Mm-hmm.
I was it was nice to see Toppin' little brother over there. He a 6'8" guard. That boy got some stuff going on. He was sitting on the bench over there tonight. You know, he also was the young man trying to be part of that slam dunk contest. But I like all my boys. Barlow looked good. He got some crucial rebounds in the 4th quarter when Okongwu had to go out.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I just feel good. Like I said, I feel good when we win. Feel bad when we lose. And I'm feeling good right now. We got to play tomorrow. Let's see how Coach do that rotation, how deep he go. Hopefully, we get some fresh legs in there with Garrison Matthew tomorrow. That's it.
Right. That's the homeboy Kool-Aid. What's good, Mike?
What's up, man? You know you about to come up to me, man. Watching stuff on my phone, man.
Want me to come back?
Yeah, you come back to me.
All right. Oh, my bad. Oh, snap. Here he go. What's up,
I mean, you know, great win. You know, it's great to hear that C Wonder is coming around on my boy Okongwu. You know, I mean, phenomenal game from Onyeka. Phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I know Mike and Larry don't hate, you know, on Onyeka. Mike said his numbers are deceptive or whatever he wants to say. But Onyeka is balling. Onyeka is, I would say, one of the most underpaid starting centers, top 10 centers in the league right now. I mean, the way he's been playing since January.
Off of 20 games?
Yeah, I said the way he's been playing since January. Top 10 center in the league based on his numbers. Shooting 3-point percentage, assists, free throw percentage. I mean, he's been phenomenal. Zach played well. You know, defensively, I thought more than offensively. When he was switched on Jimmy Butler, I thought he held his own. And Kuminga thought he held his own. Trey played well. I thought he moved the ball effectively in the second half. He didn't try to shoot over a double team or shoot it before the double get there or kind of erratic play that people, you know, complain about him. So, he did well. But the most important player the most important person I want to talk about, Damon, is Quinn Snyder. Okay. Put on a masterclass, outcoached Steve Kerr from start to finish. Okay. Got 7 wins in the month of March. Okay. We're loading that big win month. We're loading that big win month, Damon.
You've been saying big win month for 3 years.
Big win month, Damon. That big win month is loading up. Okay.
When is it going to? But you said it's supposed to already happen.
No, I'm saying we got 7 wins. Leon said we need to get to 10 wins for it to be a big win month. But I say, nah, it's doable. I mean, tomorrow will be 8 wins in a month of March. I mean, Quinn is leading us. We're about to get our first division title in 4 years. Okay.
What?
You're gonna get you a division. You're gonna get you a division title T-shirt and hat.
But he under 500.
And commiserate banner behind you to put above those Hawk gear behind you. Okay.
But he under 500.
That's
man.
irrelevant. That's irrelevant to the point. The point is Quinn Snyder is about to, without Jalen Johnson, his second best player, and arguably our most impactful all-around player, in quotes, he about to lead us to our first division championship since the ECF. I mean, that's admirable. Okay. So Quinn Snyder, shout out to Quinn. Like I said, masterclass on Steve Kerr tonight. Outcoached him. He didn't know what to do. Okay. I'm listening to their telecast. They're like, they don't know if they cutting. They don't know if they back screening. They don't know where the offense is coming from. They confused. Steve Kerr was probably confused. Jerry Stackhouse was confused. So shout out to Quinn. Q doing his thing, Damon. That's why they call him offensive genius.
He could be a genius. I never said he wasn't a genius. What I said is he's not a winner. I said he a playoff loser. Can you correct me on that or no?
Let's see what we do in the playoffs this year.
Well, you already said we're going out round 1. So
yeah, versus of course.
So he's going to continue to be a playoff loser, correct?
I mean, if you could get 2 wins versus Cleveland, that's a great season.
But he's still gonna be a playoff loser, correct?
I mean, without Jalen, what you want him to do?
What? No, let him outside.
What you want him to do without Jalen? Ain't nothing he could do. Is Zach on a minutes restriction? What he supposed to do?
Okay. I'm glad you said that. Now I know you deal with excuses. So now I know how you're dealing with excuses. He's under 500. He doesn't win in the playoffs. You ain't proved me wrong yet on that. But
a division title is good enough for me. A division title is good enough for me.
A division title under 500.
Southeast Division champion.
They giving that away.
Come on, Damon. They didn't get it. He got one.
You had a division. Yeah, he did when we went 43-39.
Who was interim coach? He did.
But he got one.
That's the interim.
So he got one. He got that, and he got an Eastern Conference final appearance with us. So he's ahead of Quinn.
Let's talk at the end of next season.
Next season, okay. Let me go. We got Larry. What's good, Larry?
He better give a comment.
What's going on? Thank you. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. You cut him out right mid-mouth. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you having me on the platform as always. Guys, make sure you hit that like button for my boy Damon. If you ain't sub yet, sub up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifeblood of all our stream, man. Help a brother out. Don't be that guy that don't tip the waiter. You know what I'm saying? All right. Great game by the Atlanta Hawks. We tried to trick this game away, but luckily Steph Curry wasn't playing, or we would have tricked this game away because we only won this game by 9 points. And 11 points. And yeah, I think Steph Curry would have had more than 11. But anyway, we take our wins, whatever. He wasn't there. We took advantage, and we almost tricked it away. We was up by 20 for majority of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying no masterclass. I just look like Golden State didn't have the bullets that they normally have to come back. Because everything they did, all the others did what they did. They was just missing Steph. So don't say he outcoached them. We just outlasted them without Steph. So the dub is a dub. You know what I'm saying? But don't come in here talking about he outcoached masterclass. Stop that. That's a bold-faced lie. Great game by Yucca Kongwu. He was a big toe instead of baby toe tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He did only score 4 points in the half. He had 18 at halftime. He had 18 and 10 at halftime and got 2 rebounds and 4 points in the second half. So he disappeared in the second half. I don't think he came out of the locker room. But good game by him, though, overall. Ended up with 22 points. So, yeah, overall, good game. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, he didn't show up in the second half at all. Those are facts. Zachary Shea, good efficient game, had 29 minutes, 14 points. Really, the big surprise of the game was Minivan. Minivan hit his threes, and he wasn't in neutral tonight. He had nitrous, so he was like Astro Van tricked out on Pimp My Ride. That's the type of minivan he was today.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, he'd be a town and country on a flat tire. So we got the good minivan with the 24-inch rims, and Trey had an efficient game tonight. Dyson Daniels almost had a triple double, but Matt, of course, he wouldn't say nothing about that. 12 points, 3 steals, 6 assists, and 11 rebounds. Only 1 rebound less than the Yucca Congo. Great game by that. Of course, he wouldn't say that. But overall, good game. Good game by LeVert. He ain't hit no threes, but one. But all those minis, when we needed it, he stopped runs by them. So, yeah. Overall, we didn't trick it off. I take all wins. I was hoping we beat them by 20 so we can rest our guys with like 6 minutes left in the clock. And that's the only thing I'm upset about. But we got a back-to-back. You know we horrible on back-to-backs. But luckily, it's the 76ers. They're openly tanking, so we should win that game.
Facts. And that's the homeboy Larry. Hey, listen. Dyson Daniels, if you hear me, okay, do not let Grimes go for 40 tomorrow, please. Okay? I know they tanking. Don't let him go for 40. I need you to shut him down tomorrow for me. Appreciate you. All right. Who we got next? We got Foot in the building. Got Mike and Foot. What's good, y'all?
What's going on?
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Foot birthday, y'all. I forgot. That was yesterday.
Yeah,
yesterday was Foot birthday, y'all. How old you turn, Foot? 70?
54.
54.
Hey, y'all say happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Foot.
We had some good memes on Facebook though. They're real creative. You know, happy trade day and all that. I loved it. But hey, man, you know, straight up. Hey, man, I'm with John, man.
Foot 54.
I'm with John, man. Hey, I'm gonna take all wins, man. I like all wins, but I ain't finna be doing all that glazing. I mean,
glazing, ain't nothing wrong with giving credit.
Bro, I heard the reason I just got back from the tournament. The reason why I even got on. I mean, I watched the game, but like, bro, look, I'm gonna say one word: consistency. When I get that with this team and with Double O and with Trey, then I'll be happy. Boy, hey, boy, sure. I ain't been to strip club since man, what have been so damn long? I don't even know. But and that's what I want to see from this team, man. Consistency. You know, consistent with Trey playing like that, consistent with Double O, because you know, consistent from the team. Because we'll turn around and lose the damn Philadelphia. When you show me consistency across the board, then I be optimistic, is what I'm saying. But I'll take all wins, man. You know, that's it. I mean, Double O did what he's supposed to do. I mean, they ain't really got nobody to do that with him. So he's supposed to do that. But when can he do that consistently? Right? And see, a lot of people look at stats for all these players, but they don't look at the game. Like John said, the eye test, stats don't tell it all. I think I was debating with some of the guys on the panel last week. Stats do not tell it all. Right? And then but we 7-3 in the last 10 games. That's not consistent. No, it's not. No, we're not. Because we don't play consistent basketball because you don't know who you're going to get at any given time with this team. Who going whatever. So that's all I got.
What's good, Mike? What was your thoughts on Double O, man?
Oh, shoot. You know,
now we know they don't really have no real big. So with a big, we shoot threes. So
I mean, I was gonna let him live, man, tonight. But Matt had to say my name and stuff. So. I mean, Double O serviceable, man. That's what I try to tell you. He's straight. Larry brought up the stats. You know what I'm saying? The nigga ain't do nothing in the second half. I hear one, but like, you know, I mean, I ain't hating. I'm just not finna go too crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? He did what he's supposed to do. Like the nigga, like bro, like I put it in our chat. I was like, I don't think Double O been guarded this much by somebody smaller than him, like ever. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I mean, he just and the thing about it though, I didn't even realize it till Larry said, and he only had like 4 points in the second half. I don't know who that on, whatever it is. You can say he ain't get the ball, but he ain't necessarily got to get the ball when it ain't nobody big around you. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's like just be stopped. Just keep beasting or whatever. But yeah, man, that's the main thing that I be when Matt be throwing these numbers and stuff around. I'm like, bro, I hear you. I'm looking at the half. I'm like, yeah, he got 18 points. But at the same time, it's like I ain't gonna go too crazy. Gonna watch it. I'm seeing like consistently. I'm about to butcher bro name, but Podolsky, whatever, on him. Like Double O got him on his back. Like, yeah, nigga, that's an easy turnaround hook shot. Like, you should be able to knock that down. Like, you should be able to eat on those. You feel me? So, yeah, I mean, good job, Double O, for taking advantage of you finally having the size advantage, because we know that's a rarity at his size, at his position. So, I mean, thank you to the Warriors, and we took advantage. So, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I feel you. Let's go and bring everybody up here.
I heard some very contradictory things between.
Oh, here we go.
Look now. Hold on now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Hold on, wait.
So, you want to know why?
And I'm gonna go easy.
First of all, he was eating, just like Matt said. He was eating on
Hey, I'm on wait until I can throw this grenade in the room. I'm on wait until I can throw this grenade in the room. I'm on wait. I'm just on wait.
Trade today was put Jimmy Butler on Trey and have Draymond shadow, and they double team him every time he bent the corner. Every time. That's what the defense. That's why Double O had Podziemski on him. That was a choice.
Can't turn here. Blow horn in. Tell him don't turn. Blow the horn in. He can't.
The last time we played Golden State, the center,
Kool-Aid, all right.
The center that's not named Onyeka Okongwu had 10 points and 11 rebounds. Okay, we're close to Onyeka Okongwu's game. So the center that's doing what he's supposed to do, one center excelled, the other center was barely average. Okay,
that dude Post was shooting his eyes out.
Two.
I'm about to say
Post was shooting Onyeka Okongwu eyes out.
I was about to say, yeah, doesn't that Post guy shoot his the lights out?
Shooting his eyes out.
I was told that Onyeka Okongwu was the smallest starting center in the league. So the fact that he found another smaller starting center, I guess that
not getting into this again.
Let's talk about the positives, guys.
Let's
talk about the positive, guys. Let's not run back the conversation again for the 20.
Wait a minute. We not shopping for no car batteries.
Hang on. Now,
I don't need the positive side of the battery.
Listen, I'm just saying, like here.
AC.
Bro, I'm tired of these. I'm tired of these Double O conversations for the first 30 minutes, bro. Like,
listen.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess it's time for me to throw my grenade in the room. Hold on. Let me throw my grenade in the room.
It's just the fact is,
can I throw my grenade? I got it ready. I got it ready.
He had 22 points, 11 rebounds. Let's just leave it at that. He had that. That's all right, man.
Hold on, man.
I'm ready to throw my grenade in the room.
I got two things.
Go ahead, Juan.
Right? My two things are can we first of all get rid of the number one, you're glazing a player because you're highlighting, you're doing constructive criticism whether they play good or play bad. And can we please get rid of you in your feelings because you are standing on your point and you coming back with your rebuttal, right? Nobody's in their feelings because they're coming up with a rebuttal about something they're passionate about, or they're making, they coming up with the facts because you're saying some opinion. It's not feelings, all right? We just sitting here having a grown man debate, all right? With that being said, I'll move on. We can kill the Onyeka Okongwu argument. And he had 6 rebounds in the second half and 2 points, and they hardly gave 4 points, and they hardly gave him the ball. So we get that out the way as well. Onyeka Okongwu, since February 1st, has averaged 15 and 11. All right. Yeah. He's also shooting 40% from 3. He shoots better from 3 than Trae Young. All right. If I told you,
never thought I would ever.
Hold on. Let me finish. If I told you when Foot said consistency, if I told you Onyeka Okongwu only had 4 games over the last 2 months where he scored under 10 points, is that not consistency?
That's consistent.
Yeah.
10 points is a benchmark.
No, I'm talking about defense and offense, bro. It's not that's why
10 points is a benchmark.
Hold on.
It is for him,
John.
Jesus Christ. No, that bar too low. That bar is too low.
For a center?
John.
Yes, for a center.
John, it's not 10 points. It's been 15 points or more. Okay? So I say he had 4 games over the last 2 months where he scored under 10 points. He's been averaging at least 15 points or more since the beginning of March.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been getting a double.
That ain't even 30 days.
So what we doing right now? Bro? I just want to clear that.
He been at 15
that ain't even 30 days.
John,
I don't understand.
Hey, man. Now you know good enough. Well, wait a minute.
I started with AC, but I thought y'all just complained about talking about 00. So I thought we were moving on from 00. So if we're gonna talk about 00, y'all got.
Well, one had to get those stats out so that we could understand where he was coming from.
Listen, I just want to say real quick before we move on. Listen, Matt, okay, you right. I was wrong. Because unlike you, I don't let biases get in the way of facts. I
never do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, shut up.
Dyson almost had a
Oh,
double-double.
shit.
Wait a minute. Hey, Matt, you got an ally, Matt. Embrace it.
Hey, Matt, I hope you got
you got an ally, man.
rubber.
Embrace it now. Bring him on
Lightning
in.
about to strike you.
Yeah, bro. You better let me pray. Lord.
Right.
Dyson
But look, wait a minute.
Today? Was
Hang
Dyson
on.
serviceable?
Hang on, let me say this.
Asset.
Lord,
The 12 points make that. I don't know.
11 rebounds.
Hold on.
6 assists.
Hang on. Stop. Let me pray. Lord, forgive Matthew for the lie he just told and spare him right now because it's obvious that he lied. You are about to lie.
Wait, whoa. Hey, wait a minute. This church here, don't pray in here. don't pray in this church.
Anyway. I didn't lie.
Well, hey, wait a minute. I got to throw this grenade in the room right quick.
Hang on, John. Let me finish my point real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
Real quick.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, I'm not biased because I see the facts. Okay, let's talk about real quick too about Dyson and how he locked up Jimmy Butler for the majority of the game. You want to talk about that? Talk about the 12 points. Oh dear. We gonna talk about that? You want to talk about that?
Because he muted himself. He muted himself.
The truth hurts, man.
I
The
don't
truth
want to
silences
talk
people.
about that. I don't want to give Dyson props. Not that Australian loser. How could I ever do that?
He's not a
Come on,
loser.
give Australian Joe Dumars credit. He locked up Jimmy Butler.
We're talking about it. We're talking about a guy who had 23 points as the center, not a guy who had 12 points as the
from a
shooting guard.
triple-double.
First of all,
almost. I was almost born in August instead of April. I was almost.
Did he lock up Jimmy Butler?
I was almost 6
Oh
feet
my
tall.
gosh.
Lock up Jimmy
What is
Butler.
almost? What does that mean?
Matt,
Almost.
What are you talking about?
Matt, those analogies, man. Come on. I mean, that's word.
Like, let's say 4 more people who gave
that's
the ball.
interplanetary there. That orbit is. That's an elliptical orbit.
I'm just saying. What does almost buy you? Almost.
I'm saying.
I really liked how Zachary Ricochet came out and played today. He played very well.
Wait a minute. I agree with you. I agree with you, Ryan.
I'm just trying to get back on track, guys. My bad. See, I didn't mean to cut you off there, brother.
Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Now, see, one you told me to stop, and then you let a man get on the expressway for. Come on, man.
My bad.
John.
I'm just
okay. All right.
Free for all, you know that.
Yeah, you right. Y'all right.
Go ahead, John.
Gentlemen,
John, go ahead.
if all right, Larry. Okay, all right, gentlemen. Now, I was hearing a whole bunch of the Warriors were missing Steph Curry, and we were missing JJ, so that's a wash. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you? I just want you guys to justify that. You're trying to tell me that JJ is comparable to Stephen Curry?
I think
as
they mean
far
impact,
as
John.
even impact, and see, same thing.
Who said
Impact.
that?
I
What do you
heard
think,
it
Larry?
all. I heard it all during the 1 minute pre confab.
Oh, I got in late.
I heard it all during the and that is not a wash, gentlemen.
It's definitely
A missing Stephen Curry on the Golden State Warriors is far more impactful, in my opinion, now than missing a JJ here.
Yeah,
valid.
Okay, and then to compare the two players, how can you compare JJ, who's just beginning his career, to the greatest shooter that we have ever seen in the National Basketball Association? Multiple championships, multiple MVPs. Come on, y'all. I'm a Hawks fan, but good grief. Come on, y'all.
AC, what are you doing down there?
John.
Come on, y'all.
Hey, hold on for a second. Kool-Aid, you driving, man. We're not gonna bring you on, man. That's dangerous. Man, just go ahead and get home, man. We ain't gonna bring you on, man. You need folks on the road, man. You know what?
Especially if you're looking at the camera while you're driving, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I mean, he's driving like Mr. Magoo.
He did say he wasn't driving in the chat.
Yeah,
with all them, with all them lights flashing over his head while he's
dangerous, man.
Yeah, you can't.
What I'll say to what John was asking, there is no comparison in terms of a historic Mount Rushmore player like Curry and Jalen, and I don't think there were that many people that said that. What I said was that this same team without Curry just beat a full-strength Milwaukee Bucks team a couple of days ago, which means that this wasn't a slouch of a team.
Yep.
That we played tonight. This was a legitimate team. Jimmy Butler is legitimate. Draymond Green is three-time defensive player of the year, and they've been trending upward. I think they're like 16-2 coming in. So
they've been really good.
They've been really good.
Hey, Marion, Marion, I'm not saying that the team wasn't comparable or anything about the team.
Correct, John. Your point is correct that we can't compare. I don't think there's a player.
Well, we can compare, but you can't equate. We can compare, but you can't equate.
Player to Steph Curry right now. I don't think you can, unless you. It's really hard because he's a historic Mount Rushmore player. So that's not even a road we need to even go down. That was maybe a misstep of the tongue. The other thing is that JJ's been gone so long that I don't even consider him to be a part of the team because he's not coming back this year. So it's no need in us saying that we're without JJ. We've been without JJ.
Yeah,
and the fact that we are where we are, 2 games below 500 without JJ for most of the season, that has to be a play considering who we're putting on the court every night. But most of the time, we get people who want to down us for being under 500, but they don't see that we are under 500 with Trae Young, a rookie, a guy who was scoring 5 points last year, 2 G League players, and a dude that couldn't beat out an old man for his position. That's what.
Well, now we're just getting hurt.
Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about that.
I'm with AC.
We're about to be. If we continue up, we're going to be above 500 in two to 3 games. So we should be applauding our team, not downing our team.
Yes,
our schedule is better.
All right, I got a question though. To Marion's point, with that being said, we've lost JJ. We basically had a bunch of, as John would say, misfit puzzle pieces, even though I would disagree with that because I felt like we got better at the trade deadline when we got rid of Hunter and Bogey. We got 3 guys that really seem to complement the system better, in my opinion. But that being said, seeing that we're only 2 games under 500, we are in the 7th spot. We still have an outside shot. I know people are going to say I'm crazy, but we still have an outside shot possibly at the 6th spot in spite of all the injuries. Do you give that to Quinn, or do you just give that to the team, or do you give that to both? Now, I want to ask that question.
Quinn.
Now that is a question. That is a question. Yeah.
I would say Quinn.
Hang on, let's go in order, guys. Let's go in order.
That's definitely a question.
All right, Foot, what do you want? What do you think, Foot?
Go ahead.
Of what C said.
So here's what I said. I still think even with injuries and all the stuff that's going on, we underachieve, in my opinion. Because since last year, I've always said this team is better than what they showing on the floor, because they've showed us they are. They showed us last year, and then they showed us this year. So we still underachieve. Even with the injuries, we should be over 500, because we just don't, back to that word consistently. We don't consistently play smart basketball as a team. And that's really for me, from what I see, you show me something once that you can do something, then you do the complete opposite. And this ain't got nothing to do with Quinn, because these guys are playing on the floor, right? I don't care what lineup you have. If you play smart basketball, which we did tonight, we win. So again, I mean, we can talk about the players, but the talent that we have, and you're right. After the deadline, I think I said our bench is better after the deadline. But so to me, they're still underachieving, because what they are capable of doing, and they showed us with the injuries this year and last year, in my opinion. That's how.
All right, go ahead, Mike. My fault. I don't mean to take over.
You go ahead,
right? But you did.
Don't apologize for being the leader.
That was a good question. Question.
No, it was good. I just figured
Hey,
it.
right. Way to get in there, Warren.
Yeah, man.
I try.
No, you did. You did.
All right, guys. Let's let Mike say. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm just messing with you, Ryan. I'm just messing with
you.
You're good, really got nobody to give credit to, at least not right now. So.
Nah, that's not. You can't have a non-answer, bro. You got to give me an answer. That's a non-answer. Come on, bro.
That is that. So I said I ain't got nobody to give credit to right now. I mean, give somebody credit. That means you gotta I don't know, think we doing good or something like that. I mean, I'm just watching the way stuff going. Like I said, I ain't got nobody to give credit to right now.
You don't think we're doing good, considering the circumstances?
I mean,
I don't feel that way, but
I think that we are avoiding having horrible draft position. In a sense, other than that, I mean, it's just
I agree,
middle of the road type thing. So I mean, it's just you have to kind of be something. That's why you made the trades and stuff like that or whatever, to try and keep the team somewhat afloat. So I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, ask me this time next season. I'm sorry to tell you that, but anybody else know me, bro, I don't really care about this season. I don't really think
okay.
For anything. You know what I'm saying? I would have been cool, to be real with you, and probably make some of y'all mad about it losing. Shoot, I would have been all right, whatever, as long as I saw certain guys on the floor playing. That's been me all season, man. But you go ahead, Walt.
All right.
So I disagree with we're not consistent and statement, because one, the NBA season is long, man. You're gonna have wins. Anybody can win in this league any night, depending on what lineup you roll out there, depending on the injuries, depending on you playing at home, depending if you got off you come off a road trip or back to back, whatever the case may be. There's many different variables that can shift towards a team winning or a team not winning. A good point of this is Boston looked like gangbusters the first game of the season when they hit 29 3-pointers. And everybody's like, man, Boston's about to run through the NBA. And for a minute, they were running through the NBA. And then all of a sudden, over the last 2 months, Boston has been just about as average as the Atlanta Hawks has been. But nobody's going to talk about that, all right, because it's Boston Celtics, all right? And they have 6 two-way players. 6 two-way players on their teams that you can put in anybody's starting lineup right now, and they can go out there and give you at least 15 to 20 a night, every single night. All right. So there's that. The Hawks, like many of you all said, we have Trae Young, veteran, Onyeka Okongwu, a veteran, Dyson Daniels, 21 years old, just turned 22. Zach, 19 years old. 19 years. I'm gonna say he's a veteran. He barely played
I'm a veteran?
this year. 19 years old, Zach, and then you got Moji, who's been in the league for 3 years, but it's like his first year getting real NBA minutes. So it's pretty much like a rookie, you know what I mean? I don't know any NBA team in the association that you can give with any coach and you expect them to go out there and be consistent and win based off what we did in the past. I used to say last year because it beat Boston with JJ and a healthy Vic, a healthy Kongu, everybody on the team, you know what I mean? And now say go out there and win with this team because we do have talent, but it takes talent time to get better over time, and that's what you're starting to see in the second half with some of the Hawks players right now. I don't expect, like Mike said, the season is a wash me. I don't expect a championship. I do expect to make the playoffs this year. I do expect to have a better record than last year. You know what I mean? But to say consistency, we should be consistent. That's negative. That's negative. You know what I mean? The Brooklyn Nets have went out there and overachieved with the team they have, and have had a myriad of injuries throughout the year. But to say they got talent and should be consistent is null and void. So that's my stand on it.
All right, Matt.
Okay, my point is going to dovetail with Juan's latter part about the age. About the age, we're by based on age played, we're the 5th youngest team in the league based on minutes played based on age minutes played. We're the 5th youngest team in the NBA. So yes, we may not be quote unquote consistent because obviously with young players, the players are going to ebb and flow throughout the season. Some nights you're going to look really good, like tonight. When you had 3 days off, 2 days of practices to kind of reinstill the fundamentals, reinstill what Quinn calls habitual values that we do with the space and the pacing, with the space and that we want to play with. So, I mean, I think we've overachieved based off of the injuries, based off of the G League players we have playing every night, based off of Trae Young is essentially out there with. If we're going by Gerald's resume thing, I mean, not much, based off a resume, right? So, like, I give credit to Quinn and his staff for developing the guys to at least win or lose. To me, at least, we have a theme. Every game we go in, win, lose, we have a theme. We play a certain way, and it's every night. You know what I'm saying? It may be some quarters are better than others, but like every night we have a particular emphasis that we're trying to get out of every game. So for me, that's credit to Quinn. And I would say Landry at the trade deadline for going to go see, okay, we need bench scoring. Because we're losing Dre, we need somebody off the bench to score. And we need somebody to alleviate the ball handling and ability to create off the dribble other than Trae with LeVert. So, like, can we build on it this summer? That's a different conversation. But I think so far this season, we're 2 wins away from matching our win total last year, with a lot of people up here said that team last year was better than this team. It was certainly a veteran-led team last year. So I think we've overachieved, and I will give credit to Quinn, mostly.
All right, Marion.
Yeah. I would say that, and this is strange to hear me say, but I would say that Quinn deserves credit. And the one word that I want to bring into this discussion is continuity. One of the hardest things to do is to have continuity when you have changing pieces. Beginning of the season, we had JJ, we had Trae, we had DeAndre. They were all scoring 20 points, just about 20 points per game. They were getting 12 assists per game. And when you saw it, you said, hey, we might do something this year. Then JJ goes down, and we started a little bit of losing, but then we started to get some wins again, and you say, hey, we might do something. We had like I forgot how long the streak was. I almost want to say 8-game streak. And we said, hey, we might do something this year. And then at the trade deadline, we traded DeAndre Hunter, and it was a salary dump. I don't get how y'all are trying to make it sound like anything more, but it was definitely a salary dump because we wanted to get out from under those years. Made the salary dump, and then once again, we get to the place where we say, well, almost immediately we started back winning some games, losing some games, but winning more than we lose. And to have that level of continuity, whereas you got players who are missing. I mean, we brought Jimmy to have that level of continuity. To have that level of continuity means that your coach is doing something. He's getting these people into the game and involved, because usually it takes about 10, 20 games before a player can really get comfortable in a position unless he's a veteran player. We got all these young guys that are coming in that we're fitting into position, and they're playing. Mo G is playing. Barlow is playing. So I got to give credit to the coach. I got to give some credit to the coach, and I got to give credit to Landry, whether it was on accident or on purpose. He has started to put together good pieces on this team.
All right, go ahead, John.
Why, thank you. I'm kind of like Mike. I'm kind of like Mike. When Quinn came here, I know Foot, I know Juan, I know Matt, Marion probably remember the conversation that we had about the high IQ coach and the low IQ players.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
I said you remember the conversation. I didn't say you said it. Mr. Sulu, lower shields. Oh, okay. I know that went over a whole bunch of people's heads, but at any rate.
I got it, John. I got it.
Wait, what did he say?
I totally got. He was telling Foot, don't be so defensive. Put the shields down.
Foot, I ain't fired on you, Foot.
Hey, you said I just make sure.
I didn't fire on you, Foot. Why you shooting?
Don't be so defensive. Put the shield down.
At any rate.
That's what he said. That was funny. Ooh, God.
That flew over my head. I don't get it.
Yeah.
You gotta be a Star Trek guy to do it. He don't
know nothing about that.
Tricky.
You said it's a Star Trek reference?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely know that. Yeah. Never watched Star Trek in my life.
It's all good.
That poor young man. Boy, I tell you.
I mean, if I don't watch Star Wars, then I definitely don't watch Star Trek.
See, that's what I kind of figured. That's what I kind of figured. At any rate, let me get back to the point, because my fellow senator from Georgia wants to talk about this thing. But I'm going to say this. I'm kind of like Mike, because the coach can only draw up the plays. The coach can only make substitutions. It is up to the players to perform when they get on the floor. And we have seen uneven performances from the players on the floor. Okay? And we have had a huge turnover this year of players. Now, everybody is qualifying and quantifying the players because of their age, their experience, all of this type of stuff. Well, I came from an era when if you came into the NBA, you were ready. When you came in the NBA, you had 4 years of college and you got basic basketball philosophy. Your skill set was at a level far above what's coming in here now. All right. And because of that, there are things that you do not have to be groomed into. You don't have to be developed into. You're just there and you take off from this higher baseline than you do now. And the coach gets a lot of blame for things that he can't control. If I put Derek Barlow out there on the floor, Derek, go play. All right. You get a dead-eye layup and you miss it. Okay. You get a wide open shot. Instead of you shooting it, you'll try to pass the ball under the basket in a whole bunch of traffic and the ball gets stolen. You know, those are basic things that you're supposed to know not to freaking do when you get on the floor. But these players nowadays, they don't know this stuff. So I'm like I said, I'm kind of like Mike. I cannot say that it's Quinn responsible for the victories or losses, but I can definitely say the players on the floor are.
Is that what Mike said?
Hey man,
Mike said he didn't. Wait, hey, Matt. Mike said he didn't know. I just explained a little further as to why I don't know.
Yeah, why you don't know?
All right, Larry, go ahead, boss.
I yield to the Senator Dixon. I yield.
The whole thing is
Thank
went
you,
on.
sir. Thank you, House Speaker.
I'm next after Larry.
I feel like I will give Quinn some credit. I'll give Landry Fields more credit though, because the moves, in my opinion, outreach the coaching. That's just my opinion. We can agree to disagree. I will say that the moves that Landry did, whether if you think it's a salary dump or not, what they fit Quinn guys or what they want. Only thing even Zach is getting like 29 minutes now. So that's increasing. So I give credit to Quinn for that, for actually increasing Zach minutes. But I feel like Quinn is putting it together as best as he can on the fly. This is a new team. This is not the same team we had. So with that, I will say that Quinn is doing about as best as he can with a young team. I will have a stance like this though, and I hope that these are just two isolated incidents with JJ. But it's back-to-back years he wasn't available at the end of the year.
Thanks. And that's concerning.
So us talking about, well, if we had JJ, and just like Marion said, he ain't been here for so long. This team ain't nothing like what we had. I mean, it ain't even the same team. You know, the way we even do rotations now is totally different. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the year, you know, we were playing a totally different way. You know what I'm saying? It was 3-man, you get the ball. Now, I guess the offensive versatility of Karis LeVert or Niang being a dead-eye shooter that Bogey just could not do this season. Like the decline of Bogey was so bad. When he played, he was horrible, and then he was hurt. So, yeah, someone who can actually be out there and shoot. Yucca Kongu playing better.
Better.
And taking advantage of the opportunity that he's getting, that he was given, hand given, baby food given. Yeah. So overall, I will give probably I'll probably say 35% Quinn, the rest for Landry.
Okay.
All right.
For the moves he did. You know what I'm saying? That basically reshaped the entire team in one season, which also gives us optimism that Tony is going to actually open his pocketbook, his merce or whatever. And
now that was
I mean, I don't know what
That got
fashion thing he like. You know what I'm saying? He probably carry a wallet, big fat wallet.
You said Merce, man.
I don't know what the kids doing these days. Oh, hell, he's about my age anyway. But anyway,
I thought it was the old man though. Glad.
Yeah, my
I thought it
bad,
was
my
the old
bad.
man.
Anyway, yeah, hopefully Tony opened up, you know what I'm saying, the wallet, and he goes out and do what Matt wanted him to do and go out and get Cam Johnson.
2026, Larry.
And make all these moves. I'll believe when I see it. I'm a pessimist because I've never seen anything else out of this owner to be cheap. But
he never had a Zach to feel energetic about.
Or a diet.
Anyway, man. Again, that's how I put it. I'm giving more credit to Landry than Quinn, but I am giving Quinn credit because having a young team like this and changing up everything, like we're not even the same team as we was at the beginning of the year. So I got to give him some props. He's not a total doofer. You know what I'm saying? He is doing work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, AC. What you got?
I thought I was next.
What was the question?
See what?
I
Did
gave
they
it.
skip you?
Buddy.
Yeah, I was next out of Larry, but we got messed up.
Oh, my bad, my bad. The screen changed. My fault.
Oh yeah, the screen.
Yeah,
Hey,
You can't have
are
Bonnie.
you next, AC, or it's my turn?
That was rude.
My bad. Go ahead, C. My bad, boss. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Listen,
I can go ahead.
I would
AC.
say, no, AC, and it was me, and then AC, and then you, Kool-Aid, since you came last. Okay.
Hey, C, tell Kool-Aid what the question was.
All right, well, Kool-Aid, you know what the question is?
Yeah, I heard the question. I've been watching the whole time.
Okay.
Just want to make sure. All right, for me, it's really 3 equal parts. And I'll go in order. I'll give credit to Landry because he's made great moves since. He actually been able to do his own thing. The DeJounte Murray trade was one of the best moves he made to undo a really dumb mistake. The fact you got a potential defensive player of the year, the Australian Joe Dumars don't give a dang what Matt says, as well as getting Larry Nance Jr., who was viewing very good until he got hurt, and then 2 picks, a pick swap and that unprotected Lakers pick. That was highway robbery. And it was funny because everybody said we were the ones that got fleeced. And really, we're seeing in real time, we're the ones that did the fleecing. So I got to give Landry credit. Got to give Landry credit for drafting Zach. He did a great job with Zach. He saw what Mike and Matt saw. And now Zach's in Rookie of the Year consideration. He's second in the rookie. Yeah, so respect to Zach Landry for that. Landry also, doing the trades at the trade deadline, getting Hunter at his peak value, which we never thought we would ever be able to do. Getting draft picks back, getting Mann back, getting Levert back, getting Niang back, and we're seeing how those guys are playing very well as veterans on the bench. I think we, as Foot and I have said, our bench got deeper in the trade deadline. So I got to give credit to Landry. I got to give credit for Quinn. The third part is Quinn, because this is the reason why I fight against the Nate McMillan guys. We didn't have a culture under Nate. We didn't. It was trade the ball and get the heck out the way. That's basically was the culture. It was just it was no development. There was no real camaraderie. There was no fight. This team fights under Quinn. You can say whatever you want. We've rarely gotten blown out this season. Rarely. I don't think it's only been a handful of times we've been blown out this season. And even when we feel like we're down, we've always made a game of it and down the stretch.
That Clippers game.
Yeah,
Last week.
I said last week is a handful of games. I didn't say we never got blown out. But anyway, Quinn has done a good...
AC, the first time, the first time we played the Warriors with a different center, we got blown out.
Matt, you already talked. Let that man speak.
I was just giving him examples to his
Are you
point.
trying to say we lost because Capella didn't draw?
Anyway, can I replay my time? Can I replay my time?
Replay your time.
You're good.
Hey, man, y'all making the short answers long, man.
Reclaiming my time.
Anyway,
that's C1.
My point is he is a culture coach. You got to give him credit for that. And even I've come down to, I was a Quinn hater too, but I've seen more he gives this team an identity. And he knows how to develop young players, and he knows how to move. And considering how he's had, as Larry said, we've had so many different teams since he's taken over, and we're still in a position to win. I got to give him a lot of credit. The last person I got to give credit to, and I don't care what Foot says or any of the Trae Young haters say, is Trae Young himself. You can only go as far as your franchise player takes you. And the fact he's made a sacrifice this season, he's been more of a passer, less of a scorer. He's slowly but surely getting more and more efficient. He's been more defensive-minded this season than he's ever been. I'm not saying he still hasn't had moments where he's been inconsistent, taking some dumb shots because he has, and tricked out games because he has. But he has gotten better as far as being a team leader, encouraging Zach, going to Zach with the rookie, supporting Zach on the rookie Rising Star Challenge in the All-Star game, taking Zach under his wing, helping Dyson, helping even Okongwu. He's been more of a vocal leader than I've ever seen him be this season. And I think that also has to do with Quinn too. So I would say it's Landry, Quinn, and Trae. Those 3 people are the reason why we are the way we are and having a bright future.
All right, AC.
I said
so the question was, do we want to give more credit to the coach or the team? Was that the question?
Yeah, coach or players. Who deserves more credit?
You know, I think you guys saw me get mad at Quinn the past couple days, but I don't think the complaints were really valid. I was just mad. So I think Quinn. I mean, I don't know about coaching, so it makes all the stuff I talked about before, you know, not valid again. But what I liked, you know, at least, even though it might not sound like much, is that when the lead was threatened, he called a timeout before we lost the lead. That's all I got. That's all I got to say about him. You know, I like that. I like what the players did. Boys hit them shots. Got a little too unselfish towards the end, but we still got it done, so it doesn't matter. That's it.
AC, we was talking about the season, not just
Yeah,
the
the
game.
My fault.
I was confused.
I was like,
I was
why is Paul
confused.
looking at me like that? What did I say?
And plus the fact they have the argument has expanded from the coach and the players to the coach, the players, and the owner and the general manager.
Well, I'll say this about the managers. I'll say like someone like Landry, like he hasn't really had a chance.
It's just supposed to be the coach and the players, if I understand the original question.
That's
Y'all can move on from
You got the players, John.
I could tell I was not paying attention.
AC ain't been paying no attention.
No, you're good.
I'm paying attention.
No, it wasn't AC. It's been a lot of folks.
Go to Kool-Aid.
But
Go ahead,
Kool-Aid,
Kool-Aid.
come on, Kool-Aid. You may as well expound too.
I listened to this thing, man. I'm not gonna repeat what I said in the last chat. Quinn lost us 10 games this season, bro.
10 is a little.
Let me tell you that.
I would say 10.
You lost on bad rotation. Let me tell you why.
That's Kool-Aid.
Let me tell you why I say that.
Let Kool-Aid talk.
Injuries. I'm gonna tell you what Quinn won. Quinn won a 3-point shooting team. That's what he wants. But he don't have the players to shoot his 3-pointers. So Quinn is just being stubborn about trying to force guys who cannot shoot the 3 on a consistent basis at a high percentage. Now, some of the guys have got better. I guess after you shoot over 100 times and go into like 13% from the 3, 23 from the 3, 8% from the 3. You just keep on shooting. I guess eventually, sometime your percentage will eventually go up after you shoot about 100 times. So this is the deal right here. Quinn got lucky. So you know what? I always said the whole year that my bench boys and my guys who down there in the G League is better than the starters.
Lord,
2 starters gone. Hunter and Bogey. And guess who else gone now? Clint. So now we get a chance to see a little bit more of Zach Ricochet. We get to see a little bit more of Vic Krejci. We get to see a little bit more of Mo G. We get to see a little bit more of Barlow. We get a chance to see these guys. And now you get the guys that coming in. So it's not Quinn. I mean, Quinn is the problem for the season. We should be better. Now, what has happened is that you see Trae Young and LeVert starting to communicate. You see what I'm saying? Your boy, now his favoritism with Niang is all good. If Niang would have went 0 for 5 on those threes, we would have been down by 10 or 15 because he would have missed them. But the ball went in the basket. When the ball go in the basket, you know who that helped?
Yeah,
Coach Quinn. Coach Quinn wants you to shoot how many times from the 3-point line? When you got a guy who's 6'11", you got 6'10", 6'8", you got all these tall guys that they built around him to play inside. Because you know we one of the top leading team on scoring in the paint. And this Quinn want to force them players. When your boy Landry made agreement to build tall around Trae. And you know what? Coach Quinn, sometimes he get lucky when he come out there with them little short things. And tonight he got lucky. You know why? Because in 002. Because you know what? Because the Golden State Warriors do not have a 7-foot center that plays in the paint. That was right down.
No, they don't.
That was right down. That was right down in our alley.
You do realize they got posts, right?
No,
They
look,
playing in the
that
paint.
little 7-footer who shoots a 3-point shot. He do not play in the paint.
No, he don't play in the
Draymond
paint.
Green.
I see what you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
That dude do not shoot in the paint. He do not
Yeah,
play in
he
the
don't
paint.
Play in the paint.
He don't play in the paint.
Right, you're right.
Only person they had down in the paint
With Jimmy.
tonight was Green.
Green and Jimmy.
Okay, and all of them they're about 6'10" or less, or shorter.
And Dyson
Okay.
clamped him up.
And so
6, 7.
it made a big difference.
Yep.
It made a big difference. Okay,
So is Steve Kerr back, coach?
Steve bad
Clamped him
coaching.
up, Matt.
Is Steve Kerr bad coaching? No, it wasn't Steve Kerr bad coaching. It was Trae Young
No,
and
I'm
the
talking
players
about
get a
general.
chance to gel together. And then my little young crew, Zach, Moji, Barlow, and what my other boy name? The other young boy?
Ricochet.
Ricochet. Look at that defense. Who say defense don't win?
Ricochet.
Who say defense don't win?
Now he's
Block shots.
Ricochet.
A lot of contested shots. Who say defense don't win?
Ricochet Rabbit. I hear you.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Somebody
guess
know.
what I saw
Somebody
tonight?
know.
I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was the player's choice or was Quinn's choice.
See Wonder.
But they defended the three. They defended the 3-point line. They stepped up the lot on the 3-point line tonight. So I don't know, but all I can say, I'm not gonna take it back. Quinn's the reason why we are under 500. He's the reason for the last 2 games we lost. He tricked off. He's the reason for the 10 more games and the other 8 games. That's my point right there. Iron and sharpen iron. Keep playing with young boys. Get them ready for next year.
Kool-Aid, I would agree with you, but here's the thing that debunks that claim. Quinn had Niang that was hotter than fish grease in the 4th quarter. You know who he replaced him with? The young guys up who hit a clutch 3, floundering a little bit in the 4th quarter. So even Quinn is kind of like let the young guys play more, because I would have been totally fine with him finishing the game off with Niang, considering how hot Niang was. But yet he said, nah, I'll take Niang out and I'll let Zach finish this out.
No, but
After a good win, I don't want to tear down.
Hey, Ryan.
Let me go back.
What's up?
Rebuttal on
I'm
that
not here to
just a
tear
little
down
bit.
Quinn after a good victory.
Because let me rebuttal on that.
What you want?
Let me rebuttal.
What
If
you
Nick
drink?
Gang, let me just say,
Whiskey and lemonade, bro.
responsibility is to be a 3-point shooter.
You said
And
whiskey
if your
lemonade?
ball is going in the basket, you'll be stupid to take a guy who's doing his job very well out of the game. If that's all if he's doing his job now, that man missing his shots and you ain't getting no defense out of him. Now that's when coaching come in and say, "Oh, okay, I got to make a change." But
Yo,
no,
dog, what are y'all
that was
doing?
smart tonight not to take him out.
Hope that's lemonade you're drinking. Oh no, y'all just passing around.
Well, the other thing that you guys got to consider is that we got a back-to-back tomorrow, so you got to rest some of these players so they can be ready for tomorrow.
I was hoping that we blew this team out, but it didn't happen. We always make it hard on ourselves.
It was really
Once they did the full court press, once they full court pressed us, it kind of got a little chippy.
Yeah,
Ryan, I want to hit on that, Larry. Ryan, if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Two things. Yes, the game should have been well in our favor, but why did we with the 4-minute mark? They started to press us, and I don't like when Trae holds the ball too long. Like, get the ball out. Like, we was trying to play to the 24-second shot clock, and like instead of making them surrender, we was sitting there trying to stall. And I was like, keep scoring. I know, John, I give you credit on that. John, I give you credit on that. The scoreboard has 3 numbers. Like, it says keep shooting 999, and we just sat there and it was like, we're gonna stop attacking. Next thing you know, they started picking us off. They started getting, and they hit nothing but layups. By the way, I don't think nobody saw that. They just went straight to the basket every single time. And before it was like 2:30, and it was a 7-minute,
What was the
7-point game. It was a 7-point game.
He was in a foul
He was
trouble
on
in
the
the
bench.
beginning.
Yeah,
And then it was foul trouble. It was foul trouble.
And that
Larry, it was a 7-point game at 2:30. I was like, man, I know we not gonna let these guys come back like this, man.
I know.
Like, that was kind of weird to me.
It was those 2 possessions where all we did was just pass. We had like 2 shot clock violations and 2 possessions. It was crazy.
We're not a good half-court team. We're not a good half-court team. We are way better
Yeah, transition team.
We have moments though. We do have moments.
I didn't like the fact that Trey was holding the ball.
The problem is nobody comes to the ball. Everybody just stands there and waits for Trey to just lob it to him. People need to come to the ball.
No. What he's talking about is making yourself available. He's not talking about
exactly.
Larry, I'm telling you why they're not making themselves available because they can't dribble.
Do you not understand what comes to the ball?
Well,
Larry, I'm telling you why.
Larry is right.
On top of that,
Matt never played basketball, so he don't understand what you're talking
That's
about.
not true.
When
That's
your
not
coach tells Matt, when your coach
guys,
tells you to
who's
come get
sitting
the
on the
ball,
sideline watching that stuff slow down?
You got to move without the ball, Matt.
They call a timeout.
Matt.
Kool-Aid.
but hey, wait a minute. That is the offense. That's the offense.
Come out with nothing.
Like if you're double teaming,
that's the offense that's the offense that the Hawks run. When they come down,
hold on.
And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. When they come down the floor, they go to the 4 compass points: north, south, east, west. And stand there.
Yes.
And they will just stand there. All right. Trey Young was at the top of the doggone key at least 4 times. Got the ball in his hand. He ducking down. He looking. He peeping, and people are just standing still.
Come to the ball.
One in Egypt, the other one in Canada, the other one in damn North Dakota. Now, why are you all doing that?
Like Marion, Larry, let me ask you guys.
That's the coach call.
Hold on.
Yeah,
no. See, hold on, John. When Trey is dribbling,
no, it's not.
When Trey is dribbling up in the top of the key and everybody's standing there,
I'm telling you what it is.
The paint is wide open, especially if Niang's out there. You have 5 out. Somebody drive to the paint. Don't just stand there and call for the 3. Drive to the damn paint and get an easy point. I have screamed.
You're the only one that does
I have
that.
Screamed at the TV for guys to just get open.
You're right.
That's what they do in those pressure situations. They stay at the arc and then don't move.
So who is okay now? This is the problem. To Kool-Aid's point, it looks like that's a coach call because they do it all the freaking time.
That's what you call keep away basketball, and you get to the point where you call prevent offense.
John, I think it's a mixture of both.
It prevent offense. In basketball, you call it prevent offense when you come down and try to hold the ball to the clock tick down, and you stop playing aggressive offensive basketball.
They used to call it 4 corners, Larry. It's the 4 corners.
4 corners.
It's the 4 corners.
You let the point guard sit down, hold the ball to the clock tick down. And that's a coach's call.
Dean Smith.
No, wait a minute. That's Villanova. Larry. Hey, Larry. Well, that's what I remember.
When it was
Villanova
with North Carolina, when it first came
Villanova
out,
versus Georgetown in the championship.
He gave the ball up to Veet. He turned the ball over. He gave up the ball to Dyson. Dyson almost kicked it out of bounds. He called a timeout on the right hand hash side of the floor.
But hold on, but Matt, as like if you stand there, there's like you're dribbling out the shot clock.
If you just stand,
you gotta have some sort of movement.
Dyson, if you look at it, the people who are on Dyson are not as quick. If Dyson off the dribble or off the drive, he is quick. He needs to be taking advantage of those those 2 first steps that he can to get around to the paint. Same thing with the Okongwu. This is why I scream with the Okongwu. He just stands there. Move without the ball.
And guess what, gentlemen? That's the same thing they were doing under Nate McMillan.
They sure were. It was just sitting around.
It was the same thing. Just like me and Foot used to say all the time, when the Hawks move, we win. When they stand still, we lose. And
that's I'm telling you, that's a coach call. Believe me.
So hold on. So one thing I noticed about Golden State, and I'm just talking about the game within the game. Golden State, all their players move without the ball. Their off-ball movement.
Exactly.
Hold on, let me finish. Their off-ball
My
movement
fault.
by
My bad. My
everybody.
bad. My bad.
Their off-ball movement by everybody is immaculate, man. Even when Trey wasn't, I'm not Trey, but Curry wasn't out there, you still had whatever his name. I can't say that dude name, but Badinsky or whatever his name is. You had him. You had Moody. You had Buddy Hill. Everybody is constant moving. And so if you guys notice on the defensive end, the Hawks were getting lost in defense because they didn't know who was going behind them. They didn't know who was coming through the lane. And so you saw a lot of backdoor cuts and a lot of fouls being called because the Hawks started getting tripped up of who's cutting and who's not. Now, I'm not saying we need to adopt this philosophy, but it's the same. It's why Kerr has 4 championships over the last 8-9 years, and it's in the Hawks. You know what I mean? Golden State. They don't have a bunch of Steph Currys out there, but one thing they do they move without the ball and they shoot really well, and that's why they have been like something like 16-2 or something like this. Is they got Jimmy Butler, and that's why they also the 7th best defensive team in the league right now.
One thing they do.
About that, hold on. One of the things about that is that they've been doing that for a long time. And when you got Draymond out there, you got the quarterback who runs that offense. Like I was saying before, in our case, we lack continuity. We got players that's coming in, so it might just be a basic offense. But I know that that's an offensive set for us, and it's an offensive set in a 3-point era. Whereas it looks like the old 4 corners, but really that's an offensive set in the 3-point era where you want your players to spread the floor. And what you'll see a lot of times is that Trey will be at the top and he'll have to actually call over somebody to come bring him a pick so that he can switch off on their man, so that he can try to either beat their man off the dribble or find an open pass. That is part of our offensive set at a given time in the game. I hate that offensive set, but we run that offensive set. We've seen it often at the end of games. I don't think it's effective, but that's what we run.
This is my.
Can I say this? Can I say this right here?
Go ahead. I'll be after Kool-Aid.
Y'all guys play basketball. Y'all play basketball. A lot of y'all play basketball.
A lot.
Yeah,
okay. Hey, you ever got caught on a trap? They had a hard time. And when you get trapped, that's a hard thing to get out of. They trapped you right. That's a hard thing to get out of. And what I seen when they started running that 4th quarter, they was trapping.
Yeah.
If they would have been coming to the floor and they would have sent high picks coming up the floor to run up with them guys who finna trap, to run them off of those trap picks, it would have looked different. But the coach did not call that. When Dyson Daniels, when they took the ball out of Trey's hand, they put it in Dyson Daniels' hand, guess what? He got trapped. Guess what happened to Dyson Daniels when he got trapped? He did an overcourt. Then he came down another time, take it out of Trey's hand. He got trapped again over in the corner. He had to call the timeout.
Yeah.
When Trey brought it down, they didn't trap him with just one person. They trapped him with Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. He got caught in the trap.
The best defenders on the team.
And the only way you can get out of that, when the man comes straight up the floor, you got to run screens or picks off of that. If a man coming up and you see 2 on come, you got to come behind that dude and set that screen for Trey to go around that, or any other one of the guys who bringing up the ball. You cannot have a single man come up the ball, because once he get trapped, it's over.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Larry.
I'm after Larry.
All right. So, beating the trap definitely disrupted us. Beating the trap definitely disrupted us.
Yes.
We were being passive instead of attacking the basket. I think we all agree on that. Okay,
yes.
So let's pivot. What I want to do is I want to talk about what do you guys think we're going to do in our last 13, 12 games? Because the schedule looked favorable. We got Philly next. Okay, then Houston, then in Miami tanking, we should beat them. At Milwaukee. So those 3 back-to-back games on the road after we play against Philly. Then we got Portland at home. Then on the back-to-back, we go to Dallas, which they hurt.
Yeah, I don't think
Anthony Davis might be trying to come back.
AD come back next week.
Then
fuck AD, bro.
Then we got the New York Knicks. We got the New York Knicks, Utah, Orlando, Brooklyn, Philly, then Orlando again. So out of the last 4 games, we got Orlando. Orlando is 1.5 games behind us.
Gotta win
those games might be
win
crucial for
you
us.
got to win those 2 games.
Who's gonna be the host of the 7-8 game? Okay.
Yep.
What do you guys think our record is gonna be? You think we're gonna be win 7 out of those? Do you think we're gonna win 8 out of those? Because this is a favorable schedule right now.
Yes.
What do you think we are gonna have to win? How many we're gonna have to win to secure the 7th seed?
You want to go in order, Larry?
You have to be
you want to go in order, Larry?
Have we exhausted the other topic?
Go ahead.
Hang on. Let Juan go first.
Exhausted the other topic.
We'll do it in order.
Have we exhausted the other topic? Does anybody else have anything to say?
Yeah.
Well, I had.
Oh, my bad, John.
Well, too bad, John. I'm sorry.
Well, I tell you what. I tell you what. I'll show you how too bad it is.
Play it. Go ahead, Juan.
I'll show
Go
you
ahead,
how
Juan.
too bad it
more
is.
pleasant topic,
Y'all
y'all.
have y'all sidebar.
Dog.
All right. Anyway, man. So
now-
y'all.
Oh, wait a
Hang
minute.
on.
We moving on?
Yeah.
We moving. What you gotta say, John? Say it real quick, man. Come on, man.
Man, no. Go on ahead. Go ahead, cause see, I say it when y'all get to me.
Okay. Go ahead,
So-
Juan. We gonna start with Juan and go around. That's what we're gonna
I've
do.
been in the Senate for a long
Let's
time.
go. Let go, baby. Let go.
I can talk now.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah,
Juan.
you're good, John. Juan.
Yeah, you go on ahead.
Larry, you just asking for a discussion. You just want the win-loss record.
Win-loss because it's. I mean, they're only 1.5 games up on Orlando, so
Yeah.
you kind of need to win-loss of what you think
Yeah.
it'll take.
We're not going too
Win.
much into details about who we playing. The biggest threat I see there is New York, the Bucks, and Orlando, because Orlando's already plays tough. I'm gonna say we got to win at least 9 games, man. 9 out of 13.
Okay. Matt, what say you?
I'm gonna say 8-4, so that'll get us to 42 wins.
8 games?
Isn't that 12 games?
Okay, what do you say, C Wonder?
I say either 9-4 or 10-3.
Yeah.
Because I
10-3?
think that because they have to. Here's 2 things. I just want to add this too. It's not just Orlando you're trying to keep away from you. It's also either Detroit or the Bucks you're actually trying to potentially get or catch.
Yep.
Because the Bucks are falling off and the Pistons are sputtering too.
Yep.
So we still got a shot at that 6th spot. So you got to keep winning.
give it
Either
up.
way, you got to win. Either way, you got to win. You have to win just to be in
All right.
playoffs.
Marion, what say you?
What I say is my hope, my hope is 10 games, and I'm in agreement with C Wonder, is that there's a possibility that the Bucks or the Detroit Pistons with their hard schedules will fall and we can pass them. So 10 is my hope.
What are their schedules? Let me see.
Okay. All right.
If you go to Tankathon, you can find it.
John, go ahead and filibuster.
How many games you got left now?
We got 13 games.
13.
Oh, I thought it was 12.
It is 12. My apologies. Hold on.
It's 12.
12, my bad.
We already played 5
9
out of the 16.
Make mine 9 there.
This
12.
10
Yeah,
I
12.
think we
12
get-
games.
I
My
think it's
apologies.
2 still. I say 10-2. Like we're gonna have to win. We gotta have to win pretty much every
Yeah,
game.
it's 12 games left.
Lord.
We're gonna have to win every game.
I'm
We're gonna have to win every
9-3.
game, Matt. We're gonna have to. Either way.
It's my hope.
Yeah, it's our hope.
What was your answer, Marion?
9-3 is my hope.
9-3.
9-3. Okay. Go ahead, John. You said
2
we're gonna win
wins.
2 games.
2 wins.
Okay. All right. RT.
Prove me wrong, Hawks.
You said you win 2 wins?
He put the bar all the way down on the floor.
All right.
I'm
RT.
gonna say at least 6. I think we'll split the Orlando series
playing
1-1.
We playing
But
limbo.
I think 6 wins. 6 wins over the next couple.
AC, did you hear the question? Are
Yeah,
paying
he said how much games will we win within the last
Yeah.
12? I would say 8-4. We probably dropped 1 game we probably should have won. No.
Mhm.
I think I think at least 1 more game we'll drop for no reason. If you want to be more specific, I really do think we could beat Houston.
Okay.
I don't know why out of all of them, I think we could beat Houston.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got to play them.
Yeah,
Crap.
Yeah, we got to play Houston, Miami, and Milwaukee all on the road.
Forgot about that.
And we got to do a back-to-back with Portland here and then Dallas on the road. Probably AD's return.
Man, somebody hit AD for that, bro.
We got to rely on that.
What else? What else am I gonna say?
Dude.
I'm scared of Portland because I saw how we folded the game earlier in the that last game earlier in the year. So
yeah, I don't. But we're a different. I believe we're a different team.
I know, but that's just.
I think we're a little bit better.
Team every night.
If you watch that Portland game, bro, that shit.
Dang it, John.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, Kool-Aid. What you think, Kool-Aid?
Oh, okay. I was hearing the other people speak. I'm going with 8-4, man.
8-4.
Yeah, I'm going 8-4, man.
Jamon got 12-0.
I'm thinking 8-4.
You know, good. Jamon ain't doing that. He ain't drinking the Kool-Aid.
Really, 6-6 would get us the win, but 8-4 would put the stamp on it. 8-4 would give us a chance that we don't even have to. Especially if we get 8 games quick. We get 8 games quick. We don't even have to play. We could rest everybody.
Hey, Larry, what's going to put us above 500? How many do we have to win to put us above 500?
8.
Oh, you said 8? Okay.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, 8, and we're above 500.
It's not too bad.
A win for the season. Woo, ain't that good, Demar?
What are you talking about a win? You said 47 wins.
JJ got hurt.
They said we were going.
JJ got hurt, Larry.
You don't get to say that, Matthew.
So I don't understand.
Can I ask this question?
What?
JJ got hurt last year. I hope this is not a
reoccurring wins in the playoffs count as 47 wins when we say 47.
Yeah, 47 47.
Did y'all hear what I said?
You talk about wins in the playoffs? No.
Yeah.
They don't count Kool-Aid.
No, you don't add the.
I wish it would, but it don't, Kool-Aid.
I'm just trying to get one, man.
I mean, Larry.
Hey, you know sometimes. Hey, you know when you have that premonition, man. Sometimes you miss it a little bit.
That's college football.
Larry, to win 42 games without Jalen for what 40 games I think is an accomplishment. So.
Look, man, we didn't have JJ for 25 games last year.
Hey, Damon, how many wins do you think we'll get?
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we need JJ to at least play 2 straight years without catastrophic injuries. That he's
Larry, you act like he'd have been injured every year of his career. This is relatively new.
I'm just saying he just got 30 per year.
That's right.
This ain't nothing to play with, Matt. And I am a JJ fan. What I'm saying is that this is just back-to-back years that he's been out significant time. Okay.
He's heading down that Hunter Road.
It's freak.
He's
heading down Hunter Street.
It's not an E. It's not a back. It's not.
I don't think this is a Hunter type thing, John. I don't think JJ's injury is not a Hunter type thing.
Our future is hinged on
it may not be, but
it hinges on Zach.
No, it don't.
Hey, Ryan, I'm still trying to figure out. How we were working on the right shoulder and the left shoulder got injured. Now I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Hey, look,
John, if you hurt one thing, and you overextend that thing, you gonna hurt the other thing.
My Young Mutants is coming, guys.
Wait, man, is that a medical fact, man?
We already got a bunch of Young Mutants already.
You know that.
Hey, man.
Is that a medical fact, man?
We already got a bunch of Young Mutants already. What you mean?
Hey, we got. Wait till we start playing Toppin and Plowing.
What's up?
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Especially Plowing.
Yeah,
Damon, what you think? How many wins do you think we'll get till the end of the season?
12.
I can't hear you, Damon.
Is he?
He catatonic.
You muted.
I was about to say.
No, you're not muted.
Damon,
can you hear us?
He's so excited to say 12.
Okay.
I have a question for y'all too.
Damon.
Nah, I can't hear you, Damon.
I can't hear you, Damon.
Can y'all hear me? Because I had to dip out.
Yeah, I can.
No,
yeah.
we can hear you, Steve.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I
I
got
had
a
to
question
dip
for
out.
y'all.
My mic
What?
check.
Go ahead. What's your question, Juan?
He spilled some of that yak on the keyboard.
Okay.
Hang on.
We got about 5 minutes left, guys.
I
So
know.
now 15, 30.
Since the acquisition of Karis LeVert, do you trust Karis LeVert as the go-to player in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes or less than anybody else on the team? Go.
Me personally,
Matt, you want to go first?
We gonna go on the circle?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no, real quick.
Yes.
Can
Yes.
y'all hear me now?
No.
Yeah, we can hear you, Damon.
Oh no, I was saying
I would say no.
I don't care how many games we win. I mean, it don't
Okay.
matter. We already gonna be in the play-in.
You don't know that for sure.
I got $1,000 say we in the play-in.
There it is. I know you're
You
gonna.
know I can't. You know I can't do that.
He
though.
put on a wager. Does anybody want to?
The problem is I can't take the wager.
Oh, now you know. Wait a minute. He made the stake so
I ain't
doggone
got
high. Nobody gonna
$1,000.
take that bet. Nobody gonna take that bet.
Anybody want to take it off with Demon?
Hang on.
He just
Hang
trying
on.
to talk y'all out of something.
That's a
Hey,
sucker bet.
Yeah, he trying to talk y'all out of something.
Matt, did you answer Juan's question, Matt?
Yes, I no, I would not give LeVert the ball at the end
I
of the
said
game.
go-to
last 5
score.
minutes.
I didn't say playmaker. I said score.
He said score.
Nobody gonna take my bet.
No.
Man, you
No.
I thought ain't nobody gonna take that bet, man.
I thought y'all
One.
believed.
It's only C1.
I do, but I can't.
Hey, Damon, I believe I don't have money, bro.
Is because
You don't believe that we
I
gonna
know
be
where
a
he's
good
going.
seed? Like that's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Like Karis is trying
we
to
ain't
get in
getting
the
out
mid
the
range,
7 seed, bro.
and that's it.
What's your answer, Larry?
Go to score
For 5
means
minutes or
that
less.
he's gonna have the ball and take his own shot. I don't know about that. I'll be iffy about that.
Who that is?
But we saw that Grizzlies
Karis.
game, right? Where
Yes,
he did
Is-
that, right?
Can we,
I mean,
yeah. Can we rely as Karis LeVert as a closer? Or I think I don't know. I forget what Juan's question was.
LeVert can't get
to
his own
get an
shot.
easy layup or open three. Yes, him taking the last
Is
shot.
that the only two?
Yes, he can take the
LeVert
last
can
shot.
get his- LeVert
I don't
can get
want
his
him
own
trying to
shot,
create
man.
it.
I like
He's
LeVert.
trying to get to where DeJounte Murray is at, and that's the same space that
And
him
that's
and
what-
Trae Young occupy.
I
But
tell
he's
you
a-
one
rather
thing.
Trae Young try to
I
penetrate.
tell you one thing. When
actually
LeVert
have
Him
the
and Trey
ball
were
hit.
talking about
Hey,
that, man.
That's
Hey
not
Juan,
cool.
I'm gonna tell you this, Juan. When LeVert get the ball, he ain't finna pass it.
No.
There you
That's-
go.
That's my point.
I love
That's
it.
what I
There's
said.
more options. Like if
I-
they get double fast and he see the double team coming early, get the ball out of his hand so Karis can work with less people around. Yes, then yes, of course.
Karis is a
If it's just
three
like
level
one on
scorer.
one,
Yeah.
if
Just
it's
like
one on
Kobe
one,
Buffett.
I would still want the ball in Trae
stop
Young
it.
yet, and I just want him to make the decision faster
That
and
boy
stop
said
trying
Yes.
to dribble out of the double team because that was infuriating me. You know what I'm saying? It really was. Like you trying to trap, you trying to dribble out of it. Like pass the ball up. Somebody get at half court right in the center of the court. Like, how do y'all not know how to break a trap? Like it was infuriating.
Yeah.
They weren't taught how to break a trap, Larry. They weren't taught. They don't know. They don't know.
I ain't gonna
Okay,
say that, John. I ain't gonna say that.
John said that.
I am. I definitely am. We saw it 2 times. We saw it about 3 times tonight. Kool-Aid pointed it out.
Hang on.
Kool-Aid
Hang on.
pointed it out.
Hang on. AC, what's your answer, bro?
Go ahead and finish the question.
Go ahead, AC.
the question. Finish the question.
I'm sorry, these
I'm
jokers.
sorry.
man,
what was the question? I was looking at my mic. I was watching.
Man, skip AC, man.
No, I was washing my clothes. I was washing my clothes.
Out the game.
I was washing my clothes.
Man, we're gonna put AC in the back.
I was washing the
Don't be
clothes. I'm
paying
sorry.
attention.
I'm sorry. I was washing my clothes.
This is the question. It says, would you rather have
Oh, they had the LeVert question. Yeah. I don't know why I forgot that. I was really just here for that.
Larry's face?
He'd have to give him a couple more games to prove himself. You know, I guess we can base it off of that. But I saw the Grizzlies game where he did just that, right? He scored the last, I think 8 points during that Grizzlies game, and then he got the game winner. So I can't say no. I can't say no because I seen him do it, but I don't know if I want him to be the definitive guy.
Hey Juan, you been on home court?
Nah, what happened?
No, I'm trying to see any Trey Young slander going on over there.
It's gonna come. It's probably gonna come from Tiki. You know, he trolled a lot, and then he try to sit there and try to debate.
Every
Somebody else
game.
gonna answer that question.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I mean, if he's got it going, then yeah, I'd say finish with him, just because, you know, if he's shooting very well, then we need all the shooting we can get. But I mean, I'd say 50-50.
Who we saying? So wait, so if he finishing, who not playing?
Zach.
Oh no.
I mean, if we're in a blowout, then obviously I'd rather play Zach over Karras and just save Karras till the playoffs. But I mean, when playoffs come around, I'd say put Karras over Zach at the fourth quarter. Just because he's a little bit better on defense and offense.
Tonight it was Moji that didn't play when Caris LeVert came in. They took Moji off the floor.
Hang on, Kool-Aid. Go ahead, Marion.
Yeah, I think that to be honest, Caris LeVert is probably our second best ball handler, whether we like it or not. He's the only person that can bring the ball up against pressure, as he did tonight. When they tried to trap him and he broke the trap and he got the layup. But the thing is that I don't think we've had a bad game from Karras, have we?
Yeah, we have.
As far as the scorer,
I think we definitely have
only one.
Yeah, I think that you just need an extra person on the floor who can handle the ball. And I think that you get that out of Karras. I don't want us to get back into that place, especially when we get into the playoffs where we're one dimensional and the team, all they have to do is just run the trap on us. So yeah, we got to get that kind of ball handling, and our team used to having a secondary ball handler on the floor.
It ain't our shooting guard, that's for sure.
Yo, John.
The love of Pete.
I'm just saying.
Your turn, John. You have to Marion, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely. That man gets the ball and does something with it. Drive to he and Trey Young are the only two players that will get the ball, start dribbling, and go straight to the doggone basket. Okay? Yes. Put him out there. Let's see what he got. And I got a question for you guys after Kool-Aid and C Wonder go. I got a question, because I really want to know this particular answer to this question and what you guys think. But yes, put that man out there.
We're gonna have to hurry.
Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
hurry up. Hey, hurry up, because we only got
important. LeVert has to do it, man. He done done it in the last 3 games the way he was healthy. He did it, and it's gonna be important when they start trapping Trey. It's gonna be important to have another person. When I say pass the ball to him, the person who gets the ball, go and score. Don't look to pass the ball back. Go and score, and that's what LeVert does.
Yep.
All right. See,
if the question is like outside of Trey, do I trust Karras to be the one? Then yeah, I would say I trust Karras to be the one, like in clutch time. If the question is, do you trust him above everybody else, including Trey? Then no. I trust Trey over Karras when it comes to clutch, because Trey's leading the league in clutch assists, clutch points, clutch free throws, like this season. So
now, unless when Trey starts shooting those half,
what's good, A1?
I'll trust Karras over Trey. But,
all right, all right, John.
All right, my question is, do the Atlanta Hawks pass too much?
No.
We second in the league in assists, John.
Do we pass too much?
No, there's only that small.
Hey, John, I could argue we don't pass enough.
Yes. I say yes. They overpass. They overpass several times a night. That's when they get their turnovers, because they passed a wide open shot. Vic Krejci passed up a wide open shot.
But Kool-Aid, he passed it to Niang, who made it.
No.
Oh, he's talking about the other one when he threw it across court and got it stolen.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. And I saw that was dead in my face.
Yeah, he threw it across
Why?
court.
And the reason why I'm saying this, why, when you have a layup and you got the ball up here, do you drop the ball down here and try to force a pass in further into the paint at waist level to somebody who's got to bring it up through a sea of hands to even get the shot off? And then you get caught right between getting ready to pass, getting ready to dribble, or getting ready to shoot. And you don't go to the line because you're not an active shooter.
Those are
Then
certain people, John.
you will drive all the way down to downtown Atlanta and then pass it back out to East Point. For what? We do that too many times.
John, is that a frequent John? John, do you think that's a frequent thing or?
Yes.
I don't
Trey,
think
from Trey to everybody else, they all of them do it. Then you get up in the air and throw the ball down to somebody who's standing under the back. That's man. My coach
John,
would kill me if I did some stuff like that.
We're second in the league at an assist. So it means
You may be second in the league in assists because everybody's doggone passing the ball to everybody else. That may be so, but that does not mean that that's what assists do not. Let me get it straight. Just because you're second in the league in assists does not mean that you were supposed to give that person that ball at that time in crazy areas. And see, y'all beat Trey Young up about bad passes. Okay, I beat him up about bad passes because some of them are, and your other teammates out there doing the same thing. Look, if you are open and you got coverage under the basket, why aren't you shooting that? How many times, Larry? I heard you tonight. Larry. Why don't you shoot that? You right there.
Because they're looking for a better shot.
How much better can the shot get? If you as open as a Waffle House on Christmas morning, how much open do you need to be?
I don't see the Hawks. The only person I see that pass up really open shots is Dyson Daniels. But
Dyson Daniels, Zach,
you know he can't shoot.
Zach, who else?
Zach don't pass up.
Yes, he does.
It's Dyson Daniels shooting threes. He's not 100% confident yet, so he'll pass them up.
No, he's not. He's open. He's open in various areas of the court, not always at the 3-point line.
I don't know why. John, he's open for a reason, John.
Hey, Matt.
He can't really hit.
For a reason.
I see you, Matt.
Tyson can't really hit contested threes.
Open for a reason too.
And see that same thing with Double O. Double O will be open, nobody around him. And you remember that super chat I sent to you, Larry?
What's the problem?
No, John.
That super chat I sent to you, Larry, about if Double O had been 7 foot, he wouldn't have had to put the ball on the floor.
Exactly, he wouldn't.
Because he was dead at the basket. He was dead at the basket, but he's too small.
Below is that he can't catch a layup. He can't catch a lob.
What are you talking about?
No. He got a steal. And if he was 7 foot, he could have just put it over the man's head. But he had to take a dribble.
Demond, can you highlight Rod's comment, Demond?
Still.
What's Rod's comment?
That one.
Thank you.
Same thing with a Yucca Kongwu.
We see you, Matt. We see you, Matt. Right in the throat. Right in the throat.
And
we got a problem. If my center and shooting guard got
50% when they leave him open too. He's shooting 50% when they leave him open too. So,
and he need to stop throwing that grenade lob hook he throw.
It's going in. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
No, it ain't going in all the time,
man. He's shooting 50%, John. What we talking about here?
He's shooting 50% at a multitude of different shots, not with that grenade lob hook.
All I know is Dyson's shooting 50%.
Hey, Demond, you want him in a foxhole next to you?
Y'all want everybody to be Michael Jordan.
I'll tell you that much.
I would prefer so.
Well, we know what Dyson's specialty is.
Hey, Demond, do you want him in a foxhole next to you throwing that grenade lob hook?
The old Dyson Daniel keep being clamp. That's all I need Dyson to do is be clamp.
Hey, you become the enemy. Right quick.
As long as he throw it that way, we good.
Hey,
but I'm about to end the show, gang. We about to end the show. Hey, we about to end the show. It's 2 hours. Salute to everybody who came in. salute to our Atlanta Hawks with another win. This probably, in my opinion, easily the best win since the All-Star break. Easily the best win in 2025. Yeah. Like I said, the only issue I had was just that little lag of offense we had in the third. But I mean, really, besides that, I really have no complaints. I mean, you are playing the Warriors. You still got Jimmy Butler, so you know they was gonna make runs. And what did we see? We saw Hawks take the runs and then respond accordingly. Shout out Quinn Snyder. I really do that. I seen him take some real timeouts. Now wait until we gave up the lead to stop the runs this time. So I'll give credit where credit is due. But overall, good game. Salute Trae Young. Amazing night. To me, he looked like a legit superstar tonight. I don't care what nobody say. 9 for 16 from the field. He gave you 25, gave you 10. I think he even gave you 5 rebounds. He had 4 turnovers, but hey, that's the price you pay when you play when you got a Trae Young at your point guard. It's gonna happen. So hey, we'll be right back here tomorrow, man. We play Philly. What's this? If we beat Philly, that'd be how many games in a row?
30.
Three.
It'll be 3.
So we'll be a little 3
games in a row.
Who were they trying to say 30?
That'll put us 1 game.
I meant to say the total win total, John. My fault.
35 to 36.
We'll be 35. My bad, John.
35 to 36. One
That'll
game
put
under
us,
500.
Call me a little bit more there.
I got you, John. I got you, John.
1 game under 500. So I mean, if you like that, you like that. Still holding down the 7th seed. Still got 2 games against Orlando.
Ain't you forget something, Demar?
Huh?
Holding down the division.
Okay.
I mean, that's important. You bypassed it.
We in a shitty ass division.
Okay. And we can be the South. What are we? Southeast Division champion.
Yeah.
Man, if we go,
Matt, there are 3 teams that are tanking right now, Matt.
Matt, if we win the division, I need you need to put a banner up in your spot.
We gonna put a banner.
I want you to go live. I want to see.
Man, I need you to put a banner over that brown chair you got.
I will.
We the only team that's competing in our division, Matt. Come on now.
I'm gonna order a T-shirt and a hat.
Oh God.
No, you're not.
He ain't.
Hey, the Hawks better not make that merch. They better not make that merch. They better not.
Man, gonna get a jersey.
Hey, but salute to everybody tapping in, man. We appreciate you. We're gonna be right back here tomorrow, man. After the game.
Shout out everybody. Like and subscribe.
Larry gonna be streaming, watching along. Tap in with the homeboy Larry over there, man. And
appreciate you.
We up out of here. Y'all stay up, man. We catch y'all tomorrow, gang. Peace.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay for Marino, we blow at the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave.